Welcome back to Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This week, your hostess, Doris with a D, is sitting down with Chef Dan and Executive Chef Pablo Limon of Upside in Wynwood, Miami.
Hi, everyone. I'm Doris with a D, and today we are at Chef's Table with Chef Dan, and we are in Wynwood, and we have the distinct pleasure to interview Chef Pablo.
How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Yes, well, thank you so much. Um, we want to talk to you about this beautiful place you have here, about what your idea is, where you want to take it, and all that other good stuff. And thank you for sharing.
No,
Thank you for
please.
having us here.
Welcome. It's been a few months in the making.
Mhm.
Pretty much this place was built from the ground up by the owners. So the whole place is honestly stunning, as you can see. The lighting,
It is.
decoration, the sound is amazing. They were very, very interested and very ambitious about the concept itself. So this is not only a restaurant or lounge, it combines the vibes of a lounge, a high-end sports bar,
Mhm.
Right.
and also during the weekend, a nightlife. So we're staying
Right,
open
'cause I
till
saw-
2 or 3 a.m.
I saw from day to night. I was reading that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great concept.
I mean, for me, it's the way I like to go out and have fun. No,
Mhm.
I come early and I stay late.
Right.
No?
Yes.
So
That's
we
the
can
business.
host you
Yeah.
exactly from the
That's
very
the business,
beginning,
yeah.
and then the
We can
vibes
relate.
are always
Been
the
many
right.
years. I love
can
it.
relate,
Exactly,
yes.
And
exactly.
always at a party.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Life
Great
should be a
food.
party.
Yeah, amazing food.
Mm.
Great cocktails. The cocktails are really, really good.
Okay.
And again, the sound, the lightning, the music. It's a very energetic place.
So now I see you have two stories and an outside, right?
Exactly. So I would
Multi.
divide the place in three spaces.
Right.
So we have the main area, which is when you come in.
Right.
We have a gorgeous bar, very high ceiling, so there's a lot of air flowing around.
Yeah.
We have the patio in the back that is, amazing. The furniture is so colorful, it's so great. They have this amazing DJ booth. That's the part where
So it's
during the
separate from-
nightlife part you kind of want to be in. And then this first floor, it's like a little bit of a more private area. And we also rent it for private events
Oh,
if
you
you want
do?
to celebrate
Okay.
your birthday and just
private area.
Very
be
nice.
on your own. Yeah.
Nice.
What style of food do you serve?
So the premise was to try to elevate bar bites.
Right.
So the idea is to capitalize more into smaller plates and more kind of a fun and sexy food, I call it,
Right.
rather than the more traditional type of
I was looking-
cuisine.
right.
Exactly, with fork and knife. Now here
Yeah.
we like to use our hands. We
Nice.
like to get dirty.
Like tapas.
Like tapas, we have a couple very nice salads and also a few sandwiches. We
Nice.
have a Wagyu burger that is really nice. Another, we call it the Upside burger, which is a smashed burger. Very simple, very delicious. We have bao buns, Cuban sandwich. So we have sandwiches, tapas, and a couple salads.
Very nice.
And amazing desserts. I make great desserts.
Ooh, you know
Yeah.
about me asking about desserts, don't you?
Yeah.
So what do you have?
She
So
loves dessert.
I love
personally,
dessert.
so I love making pastry. I'm a pastry chef as well. So
Oh,
it's always,
nice.
actually the idea was to just have maybe one or two desserts,
Mhm.
but I convinced the owners to have three because I really like dessert.
Right.
So we have this ice cream sandwich, which is really, really nice. It's very fresh. We use strawberry ice cream and also vanilla ice cream.
Right.
And then we make a dulce de leche core in the middle.
Okay.
So there's like a little surprise there.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Sounds yummy.
Then we were actually able to source some really, really good key lime pie from a local bakery. And then what we do is we stick a stick in it. We dip it in a black pepper, coffee, and dark chocolate ganache, and then we freeze it. So I don't know if you've ever been to Key West.
Yes.
Oh, all the time.
So
Yeah,
I
okay.
always remember when I was there and there was a truck promoting key lime pie on a stick dipped in chocolate. So that's always stayed with me. And then we freeze it. So it's
Right. So
really
it's-
nice and cold.
Mhm.
And then we have the third dessert, which is kind of the queen of the menu, which has much more technique. It's like a multi-layer petit gâteau with a chocolate ganache, milk, chocolate, and Bailey's mousse, a kataffi base. We actually based it with this mirror glaze technique, so it's nice and green and beautiful. We finish it with golden flakes and dehydrated raspberries. Really nice, really nice.
Complex.
Yes,
It's over
yes,
the
yes,
top.
yes, yes.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
and I saw you have a happy hour menu, which is pretty much a takeoff of the stuff on the menu, but a little.
Exactly. Pretty much you're going to find the same dishes at a discounted price. And I mean, that's attracting a lot of people that, they want to come after working the whole day at the office and have a good drink and amazing food.
Relax.
So
Yeah.
that's my favorite hour here.
Me too.
So
I
yeah.
love that.
And now I was
Love
gonna ask
that.
with private events, do you have a different menu like that you can cater out?
Exactly. So
Do?
we have been getting some requests from people that actually came and they loved the menu and they want to have the same items. And since many are tapas, we can offer them for events. We also, depending on what the client wants, we make customized menus. If you like certain dishes or certain ingredients, or you actually have certain vision for the event, I believe in we adapt to what the client wants rather than we just have these.
But you have the capability in the kitchen. You have the equipment. You can
100%.
do.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. We have a great kitchen, luckily, like a very nice and equipped kitchen, a great team. So
I'm looking at the layout. I'm sitting here going like cocktail hour, B&E. I'm like, so much
exactly,
stuff can be
So
done
flexible.
with
Yes.
multiple areas.
exactly,
Yes.
yeah. And talking about private events, this area, I don't know if you saw, but it has this private bar, but that's amazing already.
Yeah.
So you have your private bartender there. Kind of, for me, an event has to have a bar.
Yes.
Kind of like, what attracts.
Yes.
Yes.
Not because I
Yes.
drink too much, but
No,
No,
but it brings everything up a step, and it
exactly.
makes everything so nice.
And it makes
I agree.
the whole room more complete, and then plus the food.
And it works with staff because if you had to go downstairs for drinks and
Oh.
you're waiting, then the tires,
It's just
staff
so much
gets
more
tired and
efficient.
beat. They don't want to
Yes.
come up.
Yeah.
They don't want to go down. So
Exactly.
this right here is perfect.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. And we actually have 3 bars because we have one here, the main one, and on the outside patio, we
Outside
have
this one.
another beautiful one to the right that is also very, very big. So, you're not
So
going to be
a lot
thirsty in
of,
this
like you
place.
said, a
A
lot
lot
of
of thought went into this
layout.
place.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of thought.
100%.
Yeah.
And actually, the owners were in charge of the whole project of the build out.
Mhm.
And they're so meticulous about every single detail. And I mean, you can tell the colors, the even the visual textures, the different type of walls. There's no detail that was, not taken care of, honestly.
Yeah, nothing's thrown together.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
No,
Yes.
everything
It's
looks
been
so
a long
grand.
process for them, I know, but when you see it open, it's, oh my God, that's, it's totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
what got you into culinary? Or when did you know?
Yeah. Like how young were you when you knew what you
So
wanted to do?
I think I was younger. So, but I was pretty young. I
You
think I
can
was,
say 14. It's okay.
no, even younger, even younger.
see?
I did not grow up with the Italian grandmother making pasta next to me or nothing like that.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's
Same here.
not my
No,
story.
same here. Not my story.
But I remember in Buenos Aires, which is where I'm from, when I switched to high school, I was by myself during the lunchtime. So my mom would just leave many times that whatever we had for dinner, maybe she would leave it for lunch, and you know how it is, no?
Yeah.
And maybe she would leave me, let's say, I would say the same example because I always remember that she would leave me pasta and tomato sauce. No. And I remember many days, especially at the beginning in that first year, kind of, okay, I saw the pasta, tomato sauce, and there was a little bit of ham. Okay, I'm gonna chop the ham and put it in.
Yeah.
And maybe I would see onions and okay, I'm gonna chop them and try to see like if I cook them, what happens. The idea was to make something different and more fun. But then at the end of the day, the fun part was actually cooking. So it was at the end of the day.
So I'm
I
going to
love
talk
it.
to you, but to the people on the tape, this is the definition of a chef.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
really. We
No,
talk
for
about
sure.
You create from what you have.
Yes.
People
Yeah.
always ask me, what's the difference between a chef and a cook? I said, a cook can follow a recipe. You teach them. They could do
Yeah.
it meticulous.
Yes.
A chef can go and get spaghetti, pasta, ham, onions,
Make something
throw a little olives in there, and
They
you're
create
we're going.
something.
Maybe a little
Exactly.
cream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Then
for
we're
sure.
going,
Yeah.
you
For
know?
sure. And
Garlic.
That's the difference.
and then at the end for me it was funny because I wasn't cooking anymore because I wanted to eat something different. I was doing it because it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun moment.
Yep.
And I always remember then when I was 16 or so, I had the conversation with my parents of, Pablo, what would you like to do? And after high school, after you're 18,
Mhm.
and I told them I wanted to be a chef, and they've been always super supportive, and I was always a little bit of a wild kid, but they were always, kind of there for me, and they were like, yeah, of course, let's go to Culinary Institute, let's see, what, how we can make it happen. And many years later, I remember my aunt telling me that after that conversation that I had with them, my mom went to tell her sister, my aunt, now Pablo, she wants to be a chef. He never cooked not one hard-boiled egg, and now he wants to be a chef. They didn't know I had been cooking for
They've
already
been
2
doing it all
years
the time.
already.
Right.
Exactly. I had been already kind of.
You were a sneaky chef.
I know. I like that. It wasn't just some crazy idea. But then I went to straight to when I was 16. I started on my first experiences. I got to spend a day at a culinary institute and go to different classes. And if there's a definition of love at first sight, that's what it
Yeah.
was. I mean, I went
Oh
to the
my
first class and
You were happy.
that was it. That was it.
That
Yeah.
was it.
And
Happy,
I
happy, joy, joy.
super nice. Yeah. I was
I love that.
My family, my mother wanted me in the kitchen. She was
Really?
happy because she said she would never have to worry about me going hungry.
exactly,
Aw.
I
exactly,
would always have something to eat.
That's sweet.
exactly,
Because
exactly.
even if you follow the history, depression, whatever, people always have to eat.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, 100%,
So-
100%.
Yeah,
That's right. And you're creative, so
our
you can
industry
make
is
something
pretty-
to eat.
Yeah.
pretty tight.
Yeah.
And at home, it always makes you a valuable asset. If you know how to cook,
Oh yeah.
you know, especially we men, we don't know so much naturally how to cook. Now,
Right.
even nowadays, no.
Right.
But knowing how to cook is, you know, something that can save you time, can
It's an asset.
It's awesome.
Exactly.
It's a huge asset.
100%. Yes.
I stopped cooking years ago.
Really?
Yes, when I met Chef.
That's so nice. That's so nice. Yes, yes, yes,
There's
yes.
no need.
Exactly,
No,
exactly. And
Yeah.
I don't know how it is with you, but for me, it's also, I know I'm gonna cook faster,
Right.
so let me cook.
And
It's
clean
okay, I got it.
And you clean as you go.
And then you
Exactly.
exactly,
Yes.
okay, okay, that's
I
smart.
clean
Yes.
as I go. I just don't cook.
No, and plus,
Okay.
and I always go back to like our profession, our lifestyle. You probably don't eat the same food every night.
For
And-
sure,
and,
for sure.
And your normal family, they eat lasagna once every whatever, meatloaf. How many times have you repeated anything we really have eaten? Never.
Yeah.
It's always something different.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Something I saw in a commercial, something we ate in a restaurant
Yeah,
where I said, you know what, this needs this, this needs.
yeah.
It's always a
You have
tweak.
4 ingredients in your fridge. Okay, I'm gonna make something.
That's another
Yeah.
one.
That's
I
it.
call it to clean out the refrigerator.
Yes.
Go in there, boom.
Yeah, normally the best meals come
Yeah.
out of cleaning the
But you
refrigerator.
never remember how to do it again.
I know, I
That's because it'll
know.
never be the same again. So
Yeah,
there.
you'll never be able to do it again.
Yeah, and there's a beauty behind it.
Think
You know,
about it.
Yeah.
it's not like a song, it's not like a painting. You know, cooking is always different.
It's
also.
always different.
So that's also, you know, a beauty of, you know.
Then the curveball question.
Okay.
Okay, so you've only been open a couple months, so
Yeah.
you can't really, maybe you can experience this. So after you cook the same food every day, you get tired of it.
Yeah.
What for you is a treat? And it doesn't have to be anything here. We've had chefs say hot dog, hamburger, pizza. Mine was
Twizzlers.
peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
What
kinds
do
of
you
things.
find as a treat for you?
For me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So for me, I want to say I do appreciate a good burger, a
Mhm.
double patty,
Yep.
you know, like greasy, and I love dressings. It's just I love a good burger with
Yeah.
fries and a lot of dressing.
You're not the first chef to say that, and I'm one of them too.
Really.
And what they don't get is we don't usually see that.
Yes.
So to
yes.
us, a burger, it's like, and then for me, I mean, I don't know about you, like
Yeah.
you said, I like a good plain burger, maybe cheese. But once you start
Yeah,
putting
but not
crazy
so many.
stuff, then I start to wonder what's up with meat. Why are you hiding meat?
Exactly,
Well, yeah, I
exactly,
agree.
exactly.
You know?
And for me, and this doesn't have to do with the food itself, but and I don't know if it happens with you. I really like eating out of a quart container.
Oh wow.
It's just, I mean, that's how we eat when
Yeah.
you're cooks.
Exactly.
When you're 17, 18, and you're kind of
You find the
eating
moment.
like
Yeah.
this. But
Yeah.
then eventually I find myself at home, maybe reheating in a quart container, and it brings
It
back,
drives,
you
it
know.
drives her nuts.
Really?
And I grab stuff cold. Any out of the
Yeah.
refrigerator, I'll grab, if we have leftover, I'll grab sometimes to start eating. She's like, you're not going to heat that up? I'm like, listen, on busy nights when it's sitting on the counter
Oh,
and I got to take a bite when I can,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
used to that.
We're used to it, and I feel like it always brings back amazing memories,
Yeah.
you know, of being
yeah.
younger and learning
In a
and
different kitchen, a different
exactly,
time.
and
Yeah.
working many hours for no money. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the experience of
That's
life.
life.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I
100%.
love that.
100%. Yes, yes, yes.
So,
What about the kind of menu that you have?
Yeah.
Do you have any special spices that you like to use, or do you like to just throw things together?
I mean, honestly, I always it's something very obvious, you know, that flavor is important, but for me, I always try to at least have 4 or 5 different bases that are going to introduce flavor, umami. No, I use a lot of anchovy paste. I like working with miso. I like working with brown butter. Spices, I like them all, and I spend a lot of money on higher quality because cheap paprika doesn't taste like anything. No. But when you buy pimentón de la vera, it makes the whole dish amazing.
yes.
You know,
It's
different.
true.
so
It's
Different.
true. We
So-
love hearing that,
But,
and they
but no,
need to hear
love,
it.
Yeah.
They
I
need
love
to know.
looking at the menu. Like you said,
Sure.
it was like traditional, like bar kind of food, but it was upscale. And I noticed that everything had that curve.
That
It all-
upgrade.
Yeah.
It all had that
Yes.
curve.
no,
I
so the menu we've been developing it for maybe 7 months, and even the wings we use this Japanese technique to actually make them extra crispy. First we pre-cook them, then we air dry them for 24 hours, and we cook them at a very specific temperature.
Right.
So that for me is so much fun, and like so amazing to chicken wings, make them
Yeah.
great. And I normally when I'm at the computer, I'm at the bar and I'm looking at everybody, and I see people eating the wings and kind of looking at it, because something as simple as wings or burger,
Crunchy.
exactly, when you
Yeah.
elevate it,
Yeah.
that's the difference. That's the,
It's like a
the
chicharrón.
Well, that's,
exactly
Yeah.
that's like
exactly.
what I tell people about, even in the business. And even we talk about advertising and stuff. I said, you don't want to be like everybody else. If you want to be like everybody else, there's a whole world full of everybody else.
Yes.
You want to be the one that they're following. You want to
Yeah.
be different than everybody. So people have told us, even like what we do, they tell us, oh, you should do this. This one does that. This one does that. And I don't want to be them.
Yeah.
I want to be
And
me.
it comes exactly from
And you want to be
inside.
special. You want
Yeah.
people to say, where did you get them? I went to Upside.
Exactly.
Well, where else can you get
exactly.
them? Come and get them at Upside.
Yeah.
If you want regular wings, you go
Anywhere you want.
anywhere.
Yes,
You know, so
yes,
that's
yes.
the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
it's refreshing to see that when I was reading the descriptions,
Yeah.
that each one had something that was like, wow,
Yeah.
look at that. I'm like, look at
One
that.
hundred percent, and for us also, I developed my the menu along with the head chef, and the premise that we started with was, okay, when we try it, it has to be, and I don't use this word lightly, it has to be perfect. No, for me that means that when you eat it, it's amazing. Each dish probably took us from 12 to 15 tries. No, but until maybe just 5% more salt. And now we tried, okay, but let's lower 2% the honey. 2% is 2%. It's not nothing. But to actually achieve exactly the result that you want,
You have a
and
taste, you did a tasting table, right?
yeah.
That line.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
right
yes,
down
yes.
the line. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's that for me, like not stopping until we reach the perfection that we want to reach.
Chef Dan and Doris with a D want to say a big thank you for hanging out with us on Who's at the Chef's Table with Chef Dan. This has been a SoFloDining production. We invite you to pull up a chair with us every single week. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for a fresh episode. See you then!